Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope that with the grace of Allah Almighty you all are safe and sound. Today our topic is pair of words. We will see what does it mean by pair of words, what is the purpose of learning them. Homonyms or pair of words are that sound the same. Homonyms or pair of words are that sound the same when pronounced, but are spelled differently and have different meanings. So you can see pronunciation is same but different in spellings and different in meanings. As for example, lose, lose. Many people make mistakes in using these words. They inevitably interchange the words lose and lose while writing. Lose means to suffer a loss or defeat. Thus you would write, I don't want to lose you. If you will write, I don't want to lose you, it will be wrong. If you are using double O in lose, it will be wrong here according to the context. Loose with double O means not firm or not fitting. In this context, you would write, my shirt is loose. It means the pair of words gives you the similar sound but different meaning. For example, due, due, sell, sell, die, die. These are called pair of words and homophones also. But the question that comes here is, why are we learning pair of words? Why the question is there in your paper, in your exam about pair of words? You know that a question of 5 marks will be there in which you have to use 5 pair of words in your own sentences. So what is the purpose of learning pair of words? The purpose of the pair of words is to enhance the vocabulary. What is the purpose? The purpose of pair of words is to enhance the vocabulary. You should try to understand their meanings and correct usage. So, you will understand the meaning. First of all, what you have to do, you have to understand the meanings of pair of words. And then, you must know the correct usage. What is the correct use of these pair of words? Because you will use them in your sentences. So keep in mind some tips to master pair of words. First of all, read carefully. Read carefully each pair. You have to read each pair very carefully and note the difference in their meanings and spellings. What you have to do? You have to read each pair very carefully and you have to note the difference in their meanings and spellings. Then, what you have to do? You will try to understand the context of the sentence. while you are using them in your own sentences, so you must have in mind the context of the sentence. Means in which context you are using each pair of words. For that, you have to fix in your mind the meaning of one word at a time. So, you have to fix in your mind the meaning of one word at a time so that there will be no confusion. Okay, let's see what's the difference. Course versus course. Just recall the tips. Read each pair carefully. Read each pair carefully. Note the difference in their spellings. What's the difference? C-O-U-R-S-E. C-O-A-R-S-E. There is a difference in their spellings. Okay, now try to recall their meaning. Try to recall their meanings. What's the meaning? What can be the meaning? Try to understand that. Coarse means rough. C-O-A-R-S-E. Coarse means rough. C-O-U-R-S-E. Course means a direction or a path. Okay, now just focus on one pair at a time. Just focus on the meaning of one pair at a time and try to use it in your own sentence. Just take pen and paper and use these pair of words in your own sentences. Try to use coarse in your sentence. C-O-A-R-S-E. It means rough. Then try to use C-O-U-R-S-E, coarse, in your sentence. It means a direction or path. Hopefully you are using them in your sentences. Now the next pair of words, pair, pair. Note the difference in their spellings. What's the difference? P-E-A-R, pair. P-A-I-R, pair. Now note the difference in their meaning. Pear means fruit. P-E-A-R, pear means fruit. P-A-I-R, pair means couple. Now use them in your own sentences. Now yolk versus yolk. Note the difference in their spellings. Y-O-K-E, Y-O-L-K. Now see the difference in their meanings. A yoke, Y-O-K-E, yoke means a piece of traditional farming equipment. Yolk, Y-O-L-K, yolk, it's the yellow part of an egg. Now when you have noted down the difference in their meanings as well, so you have to now use these pair of words in your sentences. Now another pair of words, straight versus straight. Note the difference in their spellings. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. S-T-R-A-I-T. Now see the difference in their meanings. Straight, S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T, straight means not having curves, free from curves, means without any interruption. It is an adjective. Usually it is an adjective. S-T-R-A-I-T, straight means narrow, limited in space and time, tight, closely fitted. So straight is usually a noun. It can also be used as an adjective. Okay, just note down the difference in their meaning and try to use them in your sentences. You can see the sentences from here. My friend has a long straight hair. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T, straight hair. You might go through a straight path. Okay, another pair of words, dear, dear. What you have to do? You have to note the difference in their spellings and the difference in their meanings, and then use this pair of words in your sentences. Here is a list of homophones or pair of words. What you will do? You will note the difference in their spellings. Then you will note the difference in their meanings. You will find out the meanings from the dictionary. Then you will use these pair of words in your sentences. This is your homework. What you will do? You will note down the difference in their spellings. You will note down the difference in their meanings. Then you will use these pair of words in your sentences. Okay, this is your homework that you will do at home. One more task you have to do, that is to mark your attendance. Below this video, in comments, there is a link of Google form. What you have to do? You have to click that link. Then there will be a Google form in front of you that you have to fill. You have to fill that. Write your name, full name. Write your full name there, your father's name, and if you have roll number, if roll numbers have been issued to you, you will enter your roll number. Otherwise, there is no need to enter roll number. Then what you have to do? You have to submit it. You have to submit this form. Attendance is compulsory for all of you. You must submit attendance form, attendance sheet to us. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.